What's going on, realists? It's Trey.
And it's Tasha.
Man to the Real, where we keep it real. Attack on Titan, final season, episode 63.
From one hand to another. So I wonder what's going to happen this episode. Don't y'all forget full reactions on Patreon.
ファルコ、こんな時間にどこへ行くんだ。
忘れ物をしたんで、これから本部に取りに戻るところです。失礼します。
ファルコ、頼みたいことがあ
る。何ですか、クルーガーさん。
手紙を送りたいんだが、この収容区からじゃ中身を確認されるだろう。
タイバー家ご一行が来訪されました。なんだと
He said, excuse me? They that big wigs even though they got a Titan?
タイバー家に属するこの衛兵です。
What the fuck? So they the only devils that y'all respect?
見抜けましたか？一族の誰が戦鎚の巨人か。
いいえ、見当もつきません。本当にここにお越しになっているのかさえも。
He ain't got no armband on either.
資料深い。しかし、いますよ。戦鎚の巨人は。
It's probably you. I mean, like, you the head of the family.
No, he said it's among us.
They Titan gotta be ignorant. They scared to fuck with them people like that.
噂ではマーレの徴兵制復活を働きかけているとか。
マーレ人の戦争とは新聞の活字にのみ存在します。字を読むだけで領土が広がるのだから楽でいい。鉄砲玉を浴びるのが手なずけた悪魔の末裔や亡国の民ならなおのこといい。
本当に容赦がないな、隊長。
Damn.
立つ瀬がない。察しの通り、この国はタイバー家の権限下にある。だがマーレが軍国主義の道を歩んだのはあくまでマーレが選んだことだ。我々はマーレへの贖罪として自由と力を与えた。結果、エルディアもマーレも闇夜に投げ出された。その責任はタイバー家にある。
I was gonna say, but my whole thing is y'all just as far as the first king because like if y'all control Marley and you are subject of Ymir, your people, you letting your people be fucked up. What's she doing?
ピーク、何やってんだよ。
こっちの方がしっくりくるんだ。びっくりさせちゃった？
Not her used to be on all fours like that.
巨人は南からやってくる。その意識から壁の北側の山岳部に行くほど守りは薄くなっています。
It's time to let him talk. He's giving out all the information that you need.
He wants somebody to tell him what to do.
どんな作戦を告げられるか楽しみ。
Exactly. Y'all ain't shit.
例えば、
That's why I hate being in the
4人の子供に
military.
全てを託すと。
Fucking. You think a degree make you oh so
And
smart?
they ain't got that. Letting kids do their dirty work.
抜いた。ファルコがガビを抜いた。
Oh.
ファルコが初めてガビに勝ったんだよ。
成績で？
かけっこで勝っただけ。
これは歴史的快挙だよ。もうやめてくれ。恥ずかしくなってきた。
すげえなそりゃ。次の鎧はポーズで決まりだ。
He might be.
今さら
I feel like he will
一緒
be.
になるわけない。私は
She
戦果を
wanted
上
to
げて
bad.
祖国に貢献したんだから。お前のためだよ。
あら。
行っちゃったぜおい。
Oh, not the guard like oh he said.
はあ？私の邪魔しといて私のためだって言いたいわけ？わけわかんないんだけど。
He like her.
Exactly.
はあ？何あいつ？
She ain't saying none of that.
本当にこの収容区の中で宣戦布告をやるのか？
なんだか劇場みたい。
ここに世界の偉い人を集めてお祭りってのもやったら世界中が味方になるんだって。
それじゃあマーレの問題はすべて解決し
So
て
that shit
最
sound
高
like
だな。
gunshots. Alright.
無理だって思ってるの。マガト隊長だ。
こちらに。
ほう、大掛かりな解体工事が必要だと。
老朽化が深刻でしたので。
おめでとう元帥殿。軍はあなたのものだ。
いいえ、軍は国家のものです。そしてこの国の最高司令官はあなたです。
たまたま順番が回ってきただけの男なんだよ。
家は倒壊寸前でしたが、使える柱も残っていました。その者どもによると、我が家にはすでにネズミが入り込んでいるようです。
やったじゃないか、ファルコ。
Is that supposed to be like a metaphor for something?
正直今からガビの評価を上回るとは思いませんが、それでも迷わず突き進めそうです。
祭りが終わったら故郷に帰るとするよ。
Oh shit.
そうですか。
That's when they go attack during the fucking festival.
俺行きますね。
ああ、
隣に座ってもいいかね。
ええ、どうぞ。
What is going on, bro?
区の診療医のイエーガーだ。
That's his
ここ
granddaddy.
にはたまにお茶を飲みに来る。少年ら兄弟も家族を守るために戦士に志願し、
That's what
彼
they
の
did.
兄が獣の巨人の継承権を得たことによってようやくグライス家は安泰となった。
なぜ俺にその話を。
あの子にお使いを頼むのはおやめなさい。おかしな疑いをかけられてはグライス家の努力が無駄になっ
So
て
you
し
been
まう。
watching him?
あの日息子は妹を連れて壁を出た。私が普段から厳しくしすぎたんだ。医者を告げと。
Yup. So he just found out about his aunt.
全ては私。
He already knew though. He already knew about that.
勝手に出歩かないでください。
Is something wrong? Wait, is he
話した間に
he a patient?
Yeah.
かかれ
Oh, not them running out here like this. Bro. And them people I don't give two shits about what y'all got going on. They ain't even noticing it.
Oh
shit.
申し訳ございません。騒がないで。しかし立派なお召し物が。
ご婦人、いかがなされました？
お恥ずかしい。ワインを着物にこぼしてしまいまして手を借りていましたの。ありがとう。
Bro, he almost just got bodied if that lady wouldn't have did that.
どうぞこちらへ。
どうして。
あなたがどんな目に遭うかわからないでしょう。
Wow.
大丈夫か。
That's wild.
助けても。
One little mistake like that.
しかし昨日の敵は今日も敵。
What?
いや失礼。昨日の敵は今日の
I'd take him out right there.
過去にあったことは
Look at that shit. Everybody pissed off.
新たな祝杯をあげようではありませんか。
He would have lost his head right there.
平和に。
Nobody in that room really like each other then,
あ
huh?
りがとうございます。大使殿のジョークは大変高度な城。
Now he gotta come salvage the situation.
中でも最も虐げられたマーレはその悪魔を使って他国を虐げ、悲劇は繰り返された。エルディア人の根絶を願う気持ちはよくわかります。私はこの終わりのない問題に対して一つの回答を導き出しました。
What?
その回答を明日私が初演出を務める舞台で披露させていただきます。
Is that Gabby?
何。
He said he got a solution for the problem. What if his is to get rid of everybody or them exterminate all the Titans but his, like with their families or some shit? Like he, I don't know.
これはガビ。やっと起きたか。
Oh.
この状況は何。祭りだよ。外の人たちが収容区にいっぱい入ってきていろんな出店を開いてんだよ。食え。
Oh, he stuffed it in her mouth, bro. Right, let them have a childhood because you ain't have one.
That's oh shh.
Oh, look at her stomach. Ooh! Not the after credits.
お、楽しんできたか。
あれ、ファルコは。
さっき知り合いを見つけたとかでどっか行きました。
I know who he saw, bitch.
大丈夫かあいつ。
行けばわかります
Who
よ。
can't do shit?
Reiner can't do shit. All these people here, what can you do if you see him?
こちらです。
Oh, underground. Just like they tried to lure.
But that means neither one of them can do nothing though.
Who say Eren can't do shit? Watch.
よ、4年ぶりだな、ライナー。
Bro! Oh my god. He probably gonna lose. Oh my god. Yo, it's finna go down.
I said they gonna do some
but
shit.
I wanna say next
nighttime.
episode is the break. That's why, like, and then when you come back from the little break, I think they taking a week off, and then when you come back, shit gonna hit the fan. This man sound the same as you. What that mean? Because that can mean a lot of things.
Hold on, we gotta mute it right now. I gotta go back and I gotta hear him say something.
I can't see it being nobody but him though, cause like all them old.
I get that.
It's like old people and little kids. He the only one that's like around the age of the people that got all this shit going on. It's like he brought the whole family there for that reason.
Are you able to tell which of us which of us?
I get it. I saw.
Oh my god!
He brought his whole family for intimidation reasons. Like he like, now you the chief of the warrior unit, so can you tell out of all my family members which one of us got it? That's probably why they so powerful. Nobody knows who in their family they pass it to. It's a secret, unlike them selecting.
Okay.
So like, if you fuck over one of us, you don't know who gonna flip and fuck y'all up. Like,
hold on, let's finish this. No, I haven't a clue. One might wonder if it's even here at all.
And he says it is among us.
So it's not him. And here's why I say it's not him.
Okay.
He's the figurehead. See how everybody loved him?
Mm-hmm.
They don't want anything to happen to him. So you wouldn't place it with him because everybody, you saw how he was able to push the dude aside and everybody was like, yeah.
But it don't mean somebody before him didn't do that at one point either.
What you mean?
Like they have it for 13 years. 13 years prior, it could have been somebody else that was the same way. Then once you're 13 up, you would groom the next person to be able to do that. It don't necessarily mean it's not him. But because like when you go to the part where he at the place that they're building and he was sitting there talking about that responsibility falls on him, he wish he could drop it. Like the way he's saying that, like he got the weight of the world on his shoulders. He may not want to necessarily have that, knowing he gonna die at some point. But it's like, that's what the leaders in their family do.
I get you. But what I'm saying is, like a guy like that, you wouldn't give him something like that to have somebody as charismatic as that to die. You wouldn't want him to die. So what you would do is, if people love him, you keep him around. You groom the next generation, and you keep grooming to keep your kids. It's one of these. I don't think it's the.
I mean, you
people.
could be right, but the only reason, like I said, I feel like it's him is because 13 years prior, how you don't know it was another charismatic person in their family that. Because like my whole thing is, he brought the whole family there. So if one of them is a person, that means somebody prior got eaten. So who got eaten? Like who not there? But they like. In their family, you wouldn't know. Maybe they don't come out like that. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I get you. So, but they went back and showed people it's not the little girl right there or the little.
They showed his whole family, but they could do that to throw you off. Like,
true, and it's not this lady. I don't think it's this lady with the kid in her lap.
Ain't nobody there around his age, but like the girl that was sitting on the couch with the kids. Everybody else old or too young. Like that's the maid. Is the maid?
It could be. It could be that's the perfect cover. It could be the maid, or it could be the dude.
I ain't tripping because obviously we're gonna see it at some point.
Like it could be this girl right here.
I just said that the girl that was sitting with the kids is on.
And that dude right there. It could be any. I place bets on one of them three. The maid.
So you don't even think it's somebody in the family. You think it's somebody that's not even with them.
They might consider them family. There's a lot of people that consider their butler. Like Bruce Wayne considered Alfred his family all the time. He was that's the father he knew. That's his best friend. Think about it.
I don't like they family though, because my whole thing is like, you're a subject of Ymir also, and you see how the Marleyans are doing your people, and y'all letting them when y'all got all this power. Like that makes y'all worse, to be honest.
What if he finna flip like this?
He gonna flip and they gonna exterminate all them. I don't think it's gonna be no flip like he about to save them all. I can't see them saving them. Cause like if you gonna save your people and fuck over Marley, there's no point for Eren them to even jump in this fight at that point.
Maybe they don't know what Eren is doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. I mean, it could maybe he is gonna save them, and maybe Eren gonna be like, fuck y'all anyway, and maybe people gonna be mad that Eren did that. So I don't know. But I just
hold up.
feel like,
I just thought about something. The dude that's turned around.
Mm-hmm.
That's a dude from
that's
outside.
the general. No, that's why I thought you were talking about the dude in the suit. That's
no. I wasn't talking about the dude in the suit. I just realized who that was now.
That's
so
why he's looking over his shoulder because he don't know.
Yeah,
who
he doesn't know. So yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They family got secrets. If the whole military and people of Marley don't even know.
So take him off. It's one of them two women, I feel.
I don't know.
It's
one possible of them though. I just feel like it would be him.
I would be very surprised.
It's people that just may think because he is the figurehead that it's not him like you, and that could be the surprise. Like it could be him because they feeling like, oh, he's not gonna get his hands dirty like that and get bodied possibly or whatever. But at the same time, the only reason I'm saying it could be him also is because they never bring out their Titan, so you would be protected. Like yes, you still may only have 13 years, but them 13 years you get to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like. But I don't know at this point. Like it could be anything at this point. But like for Eren to have that little boy, like I don't like that though because he got that little boy doing shit and like that man say he may get him in trouble and then everything they work for may be for nothing. They might because your family was already like with the people who your daddy was with, and like the man was telling him like your whole family get bodied for that. Like they sent all of y'all ass to paradise, so. That's the only reason they became warriors in the first place, like the kids. Now you probably about to fuck them over because somebody's seeing you do this shit. But like, I'm trying to figure out how his granddaddy in the crazy house, and like when they just came back from the war, like the granddaddy and the grandma had greeted him like normal, like when they came out there. And we know that's the granddaddy because his name Jaeger, and he just said something about his daughter or whatever. Like we know that that's him, but like. He crazy? Like he just have outbursts like he at the place. Like I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that. But like when you were saying about Eren, he found out about his auntie. He been knew that because he got his daddy memories.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And then plus he wrote it in the book too. Remember that's why they showed the episode when they went back. He wrote it in them journals. Now I want to know what's all in them books. I need to know what's in all the books. What all he said. Period. But. I mean, you never know with this. But if you fast forward to the scene where he had on the hat and they was talking and he slid him that little book, he looked like there was a weight on his shoulders that he couldn't handle or didn't want to handle. And that's what made me think, like, maybe he didn't want to do that. I can't see that old ass man being on Titan, like, because they start them off, like, young. Like, you know, like, yeah, you got abilities, but I still feel like the physical matters, too. Like, most of them that get turned are, like, young. So, I don't know. Like, one of them kids probably be the next one. You just don't know which one. But I still feel like it's him. They keep making a big deal out of him. Everybody like him, you know, like, whatever. But, I don't know. You said it could be the maid, bro. It'd be funny if it is, bro. She come up out of the clothes and rip, like, bite her fingers or shit. And, like, turn, but... I feel like at this next episode, when he get through making that speech, that's when shit gonna pop off or whatever. Because you got all these different people here from all these different countries. And then, like, now y'all about to show y'all ass and make them look a certain kind of way.
And even this little boy right here looks big enough, like, but you know, I don't know. I feel like, really hell no, it's not the old people. Hell no.
That's what I'm saying. I can't see it being the old people. That's why I was like, he's the only one that looks like around right in them age or maybe a little older. He looked like he in his 20s or 30s, so that's why I said it could be him. The only other girl that looked like she even like old enough is the girl with the blonde hair sitting on the chair with the little kid. Cause she looked like she could be 18, like she looked like she an older teen or like a young adult. But I don't know. You never know. It might catch you off guard. It might be the man come up out that robe and that cane and turn.
But like this is the thing that make me sus of these two girls. Okay, he said it's among us. The word. That's writing, and with writing, it's like. Oh, well, nobody knows where it is. Y'all don't know.
But my whole thing is, even if it is him, why would he say it's him when he just asked the dude, could you tell who is it? Why would you tell? They don't want them to know. So even if it was him, he not going to tell them. That's why he said, oh, it's here among us, but you still don't know. So that's still like you playing into my hands because you still don't know. So that's the only reason. I mean, you could be right. Like you were adamant about the fact that it's not him, but
no, it's not that. It's just it's weird. Like the way, okay, the way he's writing it, it just seems odd. Like, but to say it's Among Us, like that's crazy.
Keyword Among Us. Think about when you playing the game, how you word shit so that people can't figure shit out. Like
true. Like I get that, but it's like it's weird. And like you showed the whole family.
Now, if it's not him, I'd be surprised because I don't know out of the group of people he showed who it would be because he said it's here. Now, do you necessarily mean it's here in this room or it's here in the city? Because maybe you don't have your whole family here. That's another thing too. I can't see him not having brothers. I can't see him not having like brothers and shit. Because when you come from money like that, you already know people gonna want to keep their name going, whatever. I can't see him not having like a brother or sister. Maybe they don't want to be in this little situation.
Think about this. What if he's the only male heir? It wouldn't be him. It definitely wouldn't be him
because he's not the only male heir with these little boys right here.
You want to keep him around to raise them up.
Like I said, I don't know. Shit! I don't know nothing about these folks. All I know is the fact that I want to know what Aaron was sending letters to them people about. He said his name was Kruger. Like I want to know. And then his name was Aaron too, wasn't it? Aaron Kruger. That was the man's name.
Was it?
Yes, that's why he said if he sent the letters, they would check him because they'd be like, bitch, you supposed to be. Because I would assume they think he died or disappeared. Because, like, if they knew that Dr. Yeager left or that he was over there, he would have had to do all that to the man or whatever. So, I wonder if his family's still there, though, they can't think that he was a traitor. Because, you know, the man just said all your relatives get sent over to paradise. So they couldn't have known. They probably just thought he died in like doing his job. Like, oh, maybe he turned a titan and then they ate him. You get what I'm saying? Like, because that's what they do. They turn him and ship him out the wall. So maybe something happened and he got eaten. Maybe some kind of accident happened. So I'm like, and then you saying your name, Aaron Kruger, and then you sending his family letters. Like, that shit sus. Now that's sus. Because that man disappeared how many years ago? That's been like 9-10 years he been gone because all this shit happened. No, not 9 or 10 years. That been
20 plus years. Think about how old Aaron was.
Yeah, because it was before he had Aaron. So that's been like 20 years. So that would be sus. Because he said if I send him through this way, people gonna check him. They gonna look at that name and be like, 20 years later, they gonna check that. So that's why I was like, that little boy, like he gonna fuck around to get him in trouble. And then think about it for his granddaddy to be in the crazy house and notice and sound like sane for a while till he brought up his family, which I would guess was his trigger, you know, like or whatever to flip like he did. But all that shit right there is ignorant. I want to know what he was sending their family because he got his memories too. And then he probably know how to control all that shit now. Like it's just, that shit is so wild. But yeah, I feel like he using his words weird. Like when he's saying Among Us, I think he really meant like maybe just they here but not in this room if it's not him. But like if you go to that part right there, like the way he was talking about having he see why his family never like did something. But see, they talking about demolitions and all that stuff. What is they talking about that's decayed beyond repair? And the house got wrecked. Like, all that shit seemed like it's a metaphor for something. See, he said he the man that responsibility fell upon. That's why I think it's him. But it could be somebody else.
The house was in danger of collapsing, but some pillars remain usable. Okay. Wait. The house is already infested with rats. Maybe they saying that the house has been infiltrated by somebody.
That's what I don't know.
I mean, where's Jean get them fucking suits from?
I don't know any of this. Like all I can do is just
where has he been living? Has he been living in that house? Has he worked his?
Oh, I
don't know. He didn't have
the thing on. He like a regular Marleyan. Like my whole thing is like, how do y'all pop up like in a community? Because this not like a big, you know what I'm saying? It's not like a big city. Like most of these people here seem like they kind of know each other. So like, how you pop up in the midst of that and just have a whole new identity or whatever, and then these people can't even get away from you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I guess we'll just have to see as the season keep going. Yeah. But if I'm not, hopefully, I wish they wouldn't take a break, but I think they taking like a week break just because of the holidays or whatever. So I don't know. Like for New Year's, after New Year's that Sunday, they off until the next Sunday. But I don't know. That's what I saw somewhere. But hopefully they not, because like it seemed like shit about to pop off. Because this season, it seemed like it's trying to kind of mirror a little bit like season 1. Because when you look at the promo posters from 1 and the one from this, like, you know, you have Aaron there, and then you have the Titan looking over the wall, and then for this season, you got, I think that's Reiner with Aaron looking over their walls. It's like if they mirror each other, and like episode 5 was that ignorant ass episode from season 1 where Aaron got eaten, like the main character, and we was like, what the fuck? So I'm just wondering if they episode 5 is gonna be ignorant. Now you know it was ignorant from episode 1 because that's when the Titan came off the wall, but they had War, they first episode where they were showing like the pure Titans and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. It seems like it's kind of trying to pace the first season, but
like this episode was real calm, real fucking calm.
I feel bad. I'm like happy the kids got to have fun because if you, as you can see, it looks like that was their first festival. Them eating foods they've never seen before and all that stuff. But what's about to happen after that? Like you might get your childhood snatched. Like
they're gonna get their childhood.
Now, if anybody make it out of this situation, I feel like it's gonna be this little boy right here because I feel like. I know Aaron not trying to get him in trouble, but he said, I hope you live a long life because you're a good person or whatever. So I don't know about the rest of them. Gabby might get stumped out because she like want this shit too bad. Like, I don't know. I don't see her making it. And she right the cousin, like, I don't know, but it's a lot. No. I wonder if they gonna ever say the other little kid's last name, like the boy with the glasses and the girl with the like silver looking hair. I wonder, but you seen that boy? Like, you can see it. Some people from other countries that don't feel bad. Now, I wonder if she was like, well, I don't think she'd be, no, because she was Asian, so I don't know. I guess it can still, because Mikasa's Asian, but she still, like, got that in her blood, too. She's still LD, and so I just wonder, because that lady, like, saved his ass, because they probably would have
they were gonna
strung him up, like, no lie. He wasted bumping into somebody important, and they already was in the room talking shit. Why did they even have them do that at the function, like, and you know people was gonna do them like that? Like, that's why I'd be like, they trash. Got these little kids out here doing this shit. People talking about something no wonder the fools stink and stuff like that. Like, really? Like, sir, you probably stink just regular as a person because you trash, but I don't know. I just feel like all this shit gonna hit the fan next episode. Then for Aaron to show himself to Reiner at the end of this shit, after credit scene or whatever, like, Reiner probably gonna have another breakdown because like he already ain't want to go back to the island. Because remember that, was it the first episode when they got back from the war? He was like, "Am I really gonna have to go back?" Or I don't know if that was the end of the second. I don't remember. But he was like, had that strong ass face, like, "Am I really gonna have to go back to that place?" And now this motherfucker here, he probably like, "Bitch, hold up! Like, if you here, where everybody else at? Like, that's something like he about to have a whole nother breakdown." So I don't know what's gonna happen because it's like. You can't really report the shit because then they might think y'all in cahoots because people already probably looking at him like something wrong anyway. He the only one that made it back. Might be like, oh, you made it back as a secret spy for some shit that was gonna pop off. You know, like they can always twist shit on you because he was the only one that came back.
Yeah, and what the fuck, Ani? What the fuck? Like,
she's still in that shit, I guess.
Like, what the
now the question I think I forgot to mention in a video that me and him always talk about is like, because she in case, does she not age? Like, does her 13 years still be up 13 years later, or is it as you actually age? Because in her and that crystal, I'm assuming she ain't aged none, but I don't know. Like, if she's still aging in there now. Because they ain't showed her. Like, if her hair gonna be longer, like if she gonna look older, then we know her time gonna be up soon. So I don't know.
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
Like,
shit?
Are y'all really gonna waste her power, or y'all gonna find a way to get? Bitch, they couldn't have been me over there on Paradise or Paradise or whatever it's called. I would have ran through raw rice shit and found so many damn syringes. I know that man had to have some extras, cause for them to do the ceremony all the time every 13 years, there's no way you only got one, or you gotta have a recipe for the shit or something. There's no way y'all don't have that. There's no way if you keep passing that shit down generation after generation, y'all don't have that. And ain't nobody looking for it so that we can still honor shit. Like, somebody needs to swallow her.
But you need something to break that shit though, right?
But like, Aaron can harden now too. You can't take the same shit and chip away at it. And Titans don't digest food no way, so they probably could just swallow her like that, just take a bite, and it'll probably be.
No, but you need the fluid, don't it? Like,
but if they don't chip away around her head and take a bite, like I said, if y'all can't, like, there's no way now with the hardening and them learning everything they learned.
Like maybe Aaron already.
I feel like they want to experiment on her.
Like maybe. I don't know shit. I'm just saying shit. Like, look, think about it.
Well, I don't know.
Like, what?
I don't think that shit compatible because she the only one that looked like a female type. Like, I don't think that's compatible, but I don't know.
Oh, hold on. Let's not say that. Let's not say that.
No, but I'm saying he already got two, and then like having the female one, like I don't feel like that would be compatible because what would you look like on the outside? Because like when the girl Frida was turned. She kind of looked like Aaron, even though she wasn't no attack. Like, you know, like they kind of looked similar, so it wasn't a big deal for him to eat her. Like when she turned into whatever her title was, because she kind of looked like him, except she just had the knowledge. Like, you get what I'm saying? So that's all on. I don't know, cause I don't know. They all like have their own little looks though. Cause I was trying to figure out why Aaron Data had chest hair, like when he had his, like he had like that hair on his chest. So I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, Aaron looked more like his type now with his long hair. Now that I think
he should look like his daddy though. Like when his granddaddy came out there, like when you were saying, like I wonder if he know who he is. He should look like his son. Like he should look like you should look at him and that boy should remind you of somebody. Mm-hmm. Like, so I don't know.
I could disappear. And my grandkids coming to me. I was like, boy, where your dad at?
Don't like Zeke to this day because like you snitched on your mama and your daddy and got them hauled off. Like you basically did that for your benefit because you know had they been caught, all of y'all would have got in trouble. So it's like you snitched and you rather just go along with what they got y'all doing. Like they not gonna fuck y'all over at some point either. Like you'd rather live out 13 years or however many years since you snitched on them plus your Titan years and be like scum for somebody else than just possibly have done the right thing. But everybody got their place in the story, so
yeah.
I just don't know. I feel for that boy Colt because he gonna take over, but then you ain't gonna be able to do everything he can do. I don't know.
Shit.
But I kind of understand where Gabby coming from because she looking at it as though like your brother already got the beast, so your family good. Why not let my family keep going? Because whoever get Reiner, I'm assuming once Reiner gone, they family lose their status if they don't have a warrior in their family. So they would get knocked down the peg, and she trying to like keep it in the family. So it's like I get it,
but I think if one person served, the whole family should be set. Like,
but are you just set for them 13 years? That's something like they probably won't fuck with you, but you probably like ain't up because you know they have the red ones. You might get knocked back down to yellow or something. Like, you know, so I don't know because they looking at it like your family member served, not you. Like they giving the person that's serving incentive to do it, but once they gone, it's like we don't really need y'all no more. So like them people fucked up. I can't see them just letting them off the hook like that forever. So I don't know, because for her to want it that bad, that's what I'm saying. Like it gotta be something to it.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Look, y'all, we gonna get up out of here. This video gonna be long as fuck.
They all are, but full reactions on Patreon if y'all want to see our full reaction. And if there's not a break next week, y'all know we'll be here. So I don't know.
I don't know. We don't know who the fuck
I just don't know what I feel like. I feel the like anxiety in me for like the next episode. I just feel like somebody gonna get bodied, and I don't know who it is because there's no way Aaron showing himself at the end of episode 4 and ain't nothing popping off episode 5. I can't see that. Just like they may have a little conversation or whatever while that shit going on, and then I don't know what's gonna happen after that. Cause like the whole reason he had him come down there, I would assume is so they could talk because. I don't think any Titan can transform in that enclosed space like that because then it would make shit like cave in on them. Aaron could be different. I don't know. But you remember they had experiments back in season 1 where Hanji had him down in a hole trying to get him to turn or whatever like that. So I don't know.
But we had time to train up.
That's true. That's what I'm saying. I said he could be different now. He could be a different breed.
What built different?
He could be a different breed now. He could have like touched his story a lot. They could have been touching on each other. He could have got some of them founding memories. Like, I don't know. He might know something we don't know. So
boy, Bill.
I can't see him turning while that little boy down there though and accidentally hurting him. I don't, but I don't think he would hurt the little boy. He said, "I want you to have a long life." Like,
look.
Oh my God.
Maybe he counting on Rainer to protect him or some crazy shit. I'm telling, it's crazy out here. Aaron, I don't know if Lynn's gonna pop off
at the beginning of the episode, but I know by the time they get through with that, whatever they doing and that shit that they building, shit gonna hit the fan.
What if they showed us this episode that Aaron is going crazy by showing his granddad?
It's possible. He just said in the thing he told Rainer, "I'm just like you," and we seen his backstory. So, like, what does that mean? I'm just like you. But is that just like you? Like, I'm a warrior. Like, I'm just like you. Like, I done lost my marbles. I'm just like you. Like, I don't want to fight no more. Like, I don't know what that means. That can mean so many things, right? He might be, bitch. They done took everything from him.
I'm a warrior.
They took his mama. Then his daddy had to sacrifice himself to try to get all this shit across. Like, had they not been doing that shit, this would have never happened. Like, all them people, like, he ain't got nobody but, you know, like, Armin and Mikasa, and we don't even know how close they are because it's been a time gap. So that's why I'm just like, I feel like they friendship ain't the same because when you go back to all the times Aaron and Armin used to get excited about, oh my God, we gonna see the sea, bitch. Like, this shit up out here, whatever. But then when he got there, the first thing he said was like, yeah, I see it, but like once we kill everybody over there, will we finally be free? Like, he was so serious in that moment. It's like he didn't even care that he saw that. And then like Armin had a seashell in his hand and he just like drooped his hands down like, and it's never gonna be the same. Like if you go back to that moment at the end of season 3, that shit was so serious. That little part. Everybody was out there in the water having fun, seeing shit they had never seen before. Aaron was the only one that was serious. Because he thought when he made it to the sea that they'd be free. But he was like, once we kill everybody over there, then will we finally be free? He said, when we kill everybody over there. So, like, I'm just like...
Hey, what if that's
Armin looked at him like...
Oh, it's over.
Like,
my man
I don't know.
Shifted. My man's just shifted.
And I feel bad because, like, y'all made him. Like, I know people that watch the show or read the manga or whatever probably gonna, like, not agree with some of the decisions Aaron gonna make this season. But they made him like that. Like, he is the consequences of their actions. So I'm not going to feel bad when people get bodied because y'all turned that little boy into this man.
Cause and effect.
Right. Y'all came up over here with that bullshit. And to be honest, Reiner was even more of a cause because had they left and went back when they lost Jaw, none of that shit would ever happen. Or they would have came back later, you know, like, or whatever. But, and by then it could have been too late because, well... I'm assuming his daddy only acted because the wall got breached. Because he was seeming like he was chilling until the end. But I'm just like, y'all made this little boy into a monster. So I ain't mad. What they be saying in the intro, monster. Like when you be singing monster, y'all made that monster. So now that he about to crawl from under the bed, don't get scared now. I might have my feelings hurt this season. I may cry this season. But whatever he does,
Kruger.
As long as he does it to the people that's over there, I ain't gonna feel bad because y'all did that. Y'all did that. We was inside some walls on our own island, chilling, living the best life on horses that we could possibly live. Maybe like a couple decades behind in the technology department, but we was chilling. Y'all came over here with that. It's like, in a way, I can see why the first king's will is for them not to fight because he may not want his people to die. Like, he know what's over there. He know what's going to happen. Like, it's just going to be war back and forth, back and forth. He didn't want that. Like, but I just, and then plus they had like 7 Titans? Or did they have 8?
Who?
Like, the Marley people, like, before they came over. Like, I want to say,
I thought they had everything.
They didn't have the first, the founding one. Remember, that's the one that's in the walls. That's the one who made everything anyway. So out of the 9, we had 1. Y'all had 8, and he was chilling. Well, he probably could have really, like, I'm assuming the founding titan can make titans. That's how they got the ones in the walls. So, like, oh yeah, that's where the whole Scream thing come from in their bloodline. Because that's what Zeke do. He scream and turn them into titans.
He did that? When did he do that?
In the first episode for the war, remember when they jumped out of that plane and he screamed and they turned? And that's what, when you think about, like, remember when they popped up at the wall season 3 to fight them before he threw the rocks and shit? Remember how all of them turned at the same time? And I was trying to figure out how the fuck Could you inject all them bitches at the same damn time for that shit? Because they just like poop, 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 like they all popped up at the same time around the wall. So now we know why. Oh. So every time a whole bunch of them popped up, he was turning them with his scream, I guess. Like when he was turning whole villages like Honey Village. They ain't got no serum for that shit, not for all them bodies. He was turning them people into that shit. So I want Cunny to body somebody because bitch, he lost his whole family. His whole family just for being in the wrong spot at the wrong time. Like, they village got, all them got turned. Mama just laying on the house. Welcome home.
Well, that was sad as fuck.
It was. And when you think about it, like now he had, like when they show his family photos, he had like little brothers, like his mama, his daddy, like his whole family just gone.
That was sad as fuck.
Because I thought Sasha daddy got turned too when she was fighting that one by herself. But then like her daddy popped up later on the horse. Like on the horse. So her dad's still alive. Cunny lost everybody. I want Cunny to murder somebody. Like I need him to get vengeance for his family. Murder somebody before you go. If you die, murder somebody.
Yeah.
I feel like him and Sasha gonna get bodied. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I don't know about nobody else. Sometimes I think about Hundy. She already had so many close calls. I don't know.
I think they.
I know who you scared for because he said every week, bruh. He be so nervous. He be like, Tasha, what if they get Levi?
I think that because, and like, here's why I'm saying this, y'all. I feel like they go get Levi because people go be pissed. Like that's the person people go be like, he shouldn't get got. Yeah, but that's the emotion you need as a writer, and that's the thing that I'm gonna be sad, but I'm gonna appreciate him more as a writer for doing it because people don't want it. But he's humanity's savior.
If
basically,
Levi dies, I feel like it would be more so. I can't see him die. If he died before like the middle of the story, or like I can't see. I would think a character like that wouldn't die till close to the end. But
the only way
I can see him dying, I'd be pissed if he died early.
I don't see. It's got to be something. It's got to be a Titan related. It's got to be one of the Titans.
Like, first of all, I don't need him to die before Zeke died. That would piss me off because he gotta fuck him up. We owe Zeke for Erwin. We owe Zeke for Erwin. We owe him because he was supposed to be dead at the end of season 3.
I need him to cut him up.
I feel like that's gonna be like a big fight, like him and Zeke, because Zeke can turn people into Titans. Like I feel, because you know they keep having that promo shot of like Levi falling down and it's like nothing but Titans around him trying to eat him from the trailer.
What?
From the trailer, yeah. He like falling down and like all around him is just Titans with their mouth open. It was like from in the trailer, I think. So that's I'm sure he gonna whoop their ass though, because I mean like he done towed back like plenty of Titans before at the same time. So
if it's Titans around him, you say in the trailer, it's Titans around him.
Yeah, it showed like a cousin, like you know how they be swinging through the trees. They in like a forest, and he looked like he's falling from like with his gear, but like you could see like a whole group of Titans. Like,
hold on, let's mute this.
I thought it was muted already.
I unmuted it.
Oh. Go to the trailer if you need to. You talking about the video gonna be long? You about to make it even longer?
Fuck that! I got the.
Y'all like that shit, but we can all sit here and talk together. I know the comments off because we avoid spoilers, but you know we all get to sit and talk together.
Type that shit in there.
Oh, ain't nothing gonna pop up.
Right here, I see it.
Yeah. Okay, so watch that and see if it's not a scene in there. It
3?
should be the first one, yeah.
Okay.
Let me. Yeah, I'll cut this part out so this not just lingering. Just watch. You gonna see your boy. See, that sounds like they had a lot of this shit in the trailer. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute, go back. Go back to Armin. Was he just gonna turn? Did I see lightning?
Yeah, you saw lightning. He was on a boat. Why was he on a boat?
Oh, well, yeah, they showed that lightning go across his face. Right here, this Levi. This is Levi. So that's I'm like he in here. That's Zeke. That's
it's right there.
I told you that's
it's
Zeke.
a Titan carrying him.
Exactly, because he gonna turn them. That's their fight. That's their fight. That's their fight.
It's in the trailer. Oh my god!
I told you. Did you see the keep going? Did you see the part where that's not even the part I'm talking about. See? That's the part I'm talking about. He gonna be falling down into all them Titans. It's like minute. If y'all watching this and want to know what I'm talking about, it's minute 146 of the trailer from Crunchyroll. See, they all got their mouth open. That's why I was like, there's no way like that. Like he better fuck all of them up. I don't want him to die like that. Because Zeke gonna probably call them. They fighting like he was holding him. So if he was holding him, that means something happened to where he can't turn right now. Because why wouldn't you turn? Why would you have a Titan carrying you instead of turning? And then he in his uniform. Let that shit pop off next episode. He's still in that uniform he got on right now.
But it looked light out here. Like it's gonna be dark next episode.
I mean, it could be.
It's gonna be dark.
Still could happen right after the.
I mean, yeah, it could. It very well could. Like,
but yeah, I remember that from the trailer. I was like, because I watched the trailer before the season started.
Damn.
And I was like,
and like, this is why.
But I didn't see that flash of lightning go across the army, so we already know he about to fuck some shit up too.
Like. Yeah, wasn't that him and that tall ass Titan we saw just a minute ago?
I don't know what he was walking at or what he was doing though. I'll watch it again when we get done though.
Right here.
He was on a boat.
Look, oh yeah, that's Levi.
He
Oh,
couldn't hold arms off, bro. See, look at them trying to protect Z. He trying to get that bitch.
Right there. Ain't that him? Like. It look like you coming from.
But whoever just announced Aaron's name, is it the dude that's gonna make the speech?
I don't know.
Or this intel they got from Reiner. Oh, they saying the Fountain Titan was stolen. Eren Yeager. They ain't think that was weird. Eren Yeager, Eren Kruger, and Kruger missing. They go Ani. Stealing that shit. She still look the same from this though. But this also looked like it could be. Wait a minute, what's she sitting on, or is that just to hold it up?
Yeah, that's to hold
like,
it up.
They look like they about to burn her at the stake.
And who is this?
That look like Armin. Who else got blonde hair and short like that?
That's that symbol that go on the back of their uniform.
Yeah, the wings of freedom.
I guess I ain't seen it in a long time.
Pixie's got the roses, and then the I forgot what the military police got. Bro,
wait a fucking minute.
So y'all go to the same trailer and pause it at 1 minute and 50 seconds. And Levi on the ground with blood on.
Is that Levi on the ground with blood on his fucking face right there?
Because he got his ascot on. That's not Mikasa.
Bro.
And I don't know who head is right here by him.
Bro.
But see, it's not light outside no more though. Now it's dark and raining.
Maybe we wrong. We are fucking wrong.
We wrong about what?
We are wrong. That is not.
I can see him dying. Like
no,
I can see him dying
way.
because Erwin's dead. That was like his whole motivation. Like he kept him pushing through all this shit. Like I get Levi like OP as fuck, but I feel like since Erwin died, I feel like his mindset may be just a little different because he was used to having him give him orders. Like he was used to looking for him to lead on. Now you got a new generation of kids that can take the wheel. It's kind of like, I'll do my best, but if my best ain't good enough, I know y'all got it. Like, I can see him going out like that. I don't know who that could be Hanji, because that hair brown. Because they like the last two left from their generation of squad, right? Mm-hmm. Like, everybody else is going to be, like, new, or, like, from Aaron's class, because everybody else dead. Is this a flashback?
I don't know. That? I don't know. Somebody with a bandana on their head.
That looked like the little girl they was pointing at. Remember they just showed the little girl and all them fingers was pointing at her?
That's what I was talking about, the tree.
That's probably the founding, like, think about a tree like the foundation, the founding titan, everything going outward. Like, this is like the foundation of all that shit. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's got to be Aaron standing in front
or
of
the tree where they, like, how we in the Bible say, like, the tree of life. Maybe that's like the tree she found to get the powers. Maybe it, cause like I'm assuming the devil interpretation is like what people say, cause she got powers. You know, back in the day, if you knew too much science, they called you a devil or a sorcerer or stuff like that. She could have just found a tree. You know, she might not have made a deal with the devil, but I don't know.
A declaration of war.
Whoever that, go back. That might be whoever the war person is. I don't know nobody on the outside with no haircut like that. Unless that, because I don't think Armin hair look like that. That could be that boy brother. Like we were saying, there might be a part of his family that went in that room. That could be him right there.
That's true.
We sorry we doing all this on screen. We about to go because this is going to make my edit long as fuck.
Y'all.
But I don't, crazy. Like I said, I don't know if there's a break, but if y'all missed anything through the trailer, just go back through it slowly.
Go look through that
trailer. Like a minute
again.
and 46 seconds, you'll see all the Titans surrounding Levi, and like right before that, you'll see Zeke in like a Titan hand, like they fighting and they trying to save him. You gotta
pause it real fast,
and then if you go to 150, you'll see Levi on the ground with his hand on his chest with like blood all over his face. Like either he tired or he got injured. So I don't know. I know, like, people,
I can't see
people that read the manga already be like, y'all not ready. Like, y'all think y'all ready, but y'all not. So I already know we're going to lose people because I got common sense. Because the dude was, like, inspired by Game of Thrones. When you think about Game of Thrones and the people that died that you ain't want to die, the characters you like, I already know it's coming. Like, it would hurt me for Armin or Mikasa and, like, Eren to die. Of course, I already know Eren got to die. Like, they got to die because they got the shits in them. You know what I'm saying? Like, Armin gonna die at some point. He got longer time than Eren. Eren gotta die at some point. Because either you die or you gotta pass power on. Either way, they not gonna be here no more. But the story, like, you know, still the story gonna be finished, I hope, before that we see that happen. Like,
he only got like 1 or 2% more, so they saying.
Now, like, Mikasa died. Bitch, people will revolt in the streets. I love Levi too. But, like, we got Mikasa. That's why they gonna look at it like she probably done trained up. And, like, whereas, like, when we were watching the story, he was at his prime. She's probably now at where he was then. He's gotten older. Like, it's been 9 years since all this started. So, he done got older. We don't even know how old he was. They've never confirmed his age. So, like, if he was in his 30s when all this shit popped off, he would be close to 40 now or over.
I can't see him being that old. I can't.
I mean, he could be though. Like, because if he was like with Erwin them generation, Erwin looked like he could have been in his 30s. Hanji looked like she could be in her 30s.
I just feel like you remember when we watched that OVA of Levi's story. I feel like
Choice with No Regrets.
I don't know.
That's the name. I'm telling you the name of it.
Okay.
With the friends when he first.
Yeah, I feel like he was like maybe 19, 20 then,
and that was before he joined the Survey Corps.
Like,
so he probably with all this.
I can see like now him being at least 30 now. Like now, it
depends on how many years he was in the Survey Corps before everything popped off in the wall. Though that's the thing too. Like, we don't know how long they had all that shit going on before the wall fell. Because they've always had like the people going out regardless because of Titan. So like I said, it just depends. Because if he was in that shit 5 to 10 years before the wall fell, then that would have put him close to 30 at the end of last season, and then like you got a time skip. So I don't know. I feel like he could be in his 30s. Like now.
He should be no more than like 35. No more.
It's possible.
No more.
But I'm just saying, like, when you think about their ability, I guess I don't know how long it lasts because Kenny was old and he was still a G. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it's just if you get too overwhelmed, anything can happen. Because think about it, when he was doing well. When he was fighting Annie and then Mikasa did some stupid shit and he fucked his ankle up on her fucking arm or some shit. So like anything can happen because your friends out here. So somebody else get bodied or almost you could get bodied trying to save them. You know, like he might save somebody. So we don't know.
Yeah.
He might not want something to happen to somebody like it happened to Erwin because he wasn't there. Like, you know, I don't know. It's a lot more to come with this story though. We can talk about this shit all day, so we gonna go.
This video long as fuck, bro.
We know though the next time this come out, y'all know where is that. We might have some jaw dropping moments next week. I don't know.
Well, whenever it come back,
I'm ready, not ready for him because I don't know what's coming. But I get why they did this whole first part though, to let you get to know these people and their situation and what they got going on. Because it seems like was it in the trailer that we just watched? When Eren was telling Reiner, like, I see why y'all did what we did. It was to save us or something like that. So I think this is his logic record. This is what I'm going to say. He's saying Reiner and Anya them broke through the wall to steal the Titan to save them. So he said I'm the same as you this episode. So he feel like he gonna come over here and break y'all walls down to steal all the Titans to save y'all. Like what if that's his logic? Like that'll be fucked up if that's what he finna do. Because when you think about it, if they find the serum, you can have anybody in your squad eat whoever and take that shit back. Like you can steal their power, so to speak, which is how they say it. Because we done already stole like 3 or 4. So
what if he's trying? What if he's trying to do what I said and get all of the Titan power in one body? Every last one of them.
I feel like it would. I don't know. I feel like it would.
Like he's trying to destroy the Titan power.
Because it's possible to have it like that. Because I would assume the first lady had all the powers. It wasn't until she died that they broke down, right? Because it was her. Remember, it was her first. Then all the shit got separated. Like later, it was like passed down through her bloodline or whatever. So that's what I'm just thinking that. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. They never clarified how all the original story really happened. It's like you get scenes of it through like endings or flashbacks or whatever, but we don't know what really happened. We don't know what she did to get the powers. We don't know if she really helped humanity or fucked them over like they saying over here. Like I'm hoping before the story's over, we get to see all that. Like that's something that I would want to see before the story ends, like how it all happened. So,
but this is the final season. Either we go see it or we not.
Yeah.
But look, we gonna get up out of here. Full reactions are on Patreon. Video long as fuck, and I know y'all some of y'all ain't even get this far.
Of course not. But
we saw the reaction. That's good. We ain't even I'm gonna get messages on Instagram.
But I fucks with y'all who stay to the end though, because some of y'all really do.
Like some of y'all do. Yeah, some of you are here right now and you watch the whole video. Somebody's probably been y'all didn't notice, and it's in the video. It's in the video and you didn't stay.
Yeah. But we gonna go because it's almost 5 and then I gotta get this up on Patreon and on YouTube, so that's gonna take a minute. So
stay up, stay real. It's Trey
and it's Tasha.
Real.
You already watched, so you might as well subscribe, please.